Yes.
It's going to be cloudy, but there is going to be a slight chance of maybe some very light rain, you know, maybe by the time the game ends.
Okay.
But for right now, it's just looking dry. A lot of the rain, as it slowly comes in, it's not even hitting the ground just yet, but we are starting to see storms increase in western Oklahoma. So this is a good thing. We like to see some rain.
You betcha.
We've definitely been in a drought. We've had a couple of nice rainstorms here recently, but our storm trackers, they are out and about. And Val and Amy Castor, Marty Logan, they are out. And you can see Val, he's out around Clinton. He's heading west on 40 because if we do have a chance of storms that become severe, I think they're going to be in western and southwest Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and go to Links 1. I'm going to show you what's going on right now. So storm trackers are getting into position and the rain has increased from west to east. Now, most of it moving into northwest Oklahoma right now. That's where the heaviest of the rain is falling. You can see right where Val is, we do have a couple of lightning strikes, but again, nothing strong or severe, just a little bit of a heavy downpour, very isolated. We are expecting the rain to increase, though, in parts of southwest Oklahoma, and that is why Marty Logan, he's down there, and he's going to be waiting for those storms here eventually. But just kind of zooming in a little bit closer in the north and west, some rain showers, some nice rain showers moving through Mouse Junction, Sealing, moving towards Fairview and Orienta. Some light rain moving into parts of Medford and eventually Lamont, and some light rain around Lahoma. Don't know what's going on with our Guthrie camera there, but it's part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. 67 degrees, lots of clouds, a southeast wind at 21 miles an hour, wind gusts right now at 28. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s across the north and west, but in central, southern, southwest Oklahoma, still lots of upper 60s and low 70s with the southeast wind between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. From time to time, we are getting gusts a little higher than that in the southwest and in the northwest with gusts near 30. So the main storm system, it's coming in out of the west, and you can see the moisture streaming in out ahead of it. That's going to be moving across the state over the next day and a half or so. So this storm system is kind of a slow mover. The good news is that's going to keep some rain around the state for the next couple of days. But during the day, Saturday, eventually all of that will come to an end. It's going to keep temperatures on the cool side. But as soon as we get to Sunday, it's going to be a whole lot warmer. In fact, by about early next week, all the way through midweek, temperatures back in the 70s. So we're not done with the warmer weather just yet. In fact, we're going to watch another storm system on its heels by the time we get to late week of next week. This looks to be a much stronger storm system that will bring us a pretty good chance of rain and storms across the state by the time we get into Friday and possibly into Saturday. And this one could bring some additional severe weather. But for this evening, what we're going to be doing is watching everything kind of developing across the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles and eventually moving into parts of southwest Oklahoma. And those will be the ones that have the potential of becoming severe. But everything weakens late this evening and into tonight as it makes its way across the north and east. So overnight, probably around midnight or so, we're definitely going to have some light to moderate rain even here in Oklahoma City. And into tomorrow morning, the rain will increase across southern Oklahoma. During the day, the chances go down a little bit for Oklahoma City, but rain is still likely across the far south. And by Friday evening into Friday night, eventually the rain starts to increase. We're expecting another wave to move in, but Saturday afternoon, eventually it looks dry, cloudy, and cool. So how much rain are we looking at by the time it's all said and done? Well, it's going to be a lot more rain to the south, anywhere from 1 to maybe a couple of inches. But in Oklahoma City, we're going with anywhere between about a half to almost 3/4 of an inch. The farther north you go, those totals come down quite a bit. So for this evening, the chance of rain and storms, any severe weather, it's going to be a lot more likely in southwest Oklahoma from 7 o'clock to about midnight. Overnight and into tomorrow morning, rain and storms are likely across central and southern Oklahoma, but not expecting severe weather during that time, especially here in Oklahoma City, so you'll be able to rest easy. Temperatures drop down into the upper 40s and low 50s, and then tomorrow afternoon, with all the clouds, the rain, and a northeast wind, it's going to be significantly cooler. Temperatures only make it into the mid-50s in Oklahoma City, but low to mid-60s in the north and east, where we're not expecting any rain during that time. 54 in Hobart, 54 in Lawton, 54 degrees tomorrow afternoon in Altus. Again, no rain to the north, but rain and possibly a few rumbles of thunder still likely across the south. Tomorrow evening, here comes that second wave, so it's looking a lot more likely for at least some rain showers around. Tomorrow night to Sunday morning, the chances start to come down a little bit. Whatever we do get during that time, I think it's going to be pretty light. So for Saturday, we're still going to be in the 50s with a north to northeast wind between 15 to 25, low 60s out to the west. And on Sunday afternoon, overall, a really nice day. Back in the upper 60s in Oklahoma City, but low 70s across western Oklahoma despite a north wind between 5 to 15. Halloween is on Monday. It looks dry. It looks nice and warm. It's going to be perfect weather for all the trick-or-treaters.